Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Karibu katika Gashis Kama TV, the tallest man Black Africa. Mwidi wa vyuma anataka William Samoei Ruto aongezewe miaka mingine 25 kutawala nchi ya Kenya. Mwidi huyu ni mwidi mtajika, ni mtu ambaye tunaweza kusema kwamba is a tycoon, a multi-billionaire from Agos. Sitaki kutaja jina la kampuni lake, sitaki hata kumtaja kwa sababu ya vile ambavyo aliwaudhi wa Kenya wengi. He has the right to say what he's thinking. That one we should agree. As per the constitution, kila mtu ana haki ya kusema vile ambavyo anafikiria. There is a freedom of speech. There is the freedom of expression is enshrined in our constitutions. Na hapo hatuna lolote. This video is a reaction to his proposal, because this is a country of freedoms. This is a country of free speech. This is a country of free expressions. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start by asking you a question. Do you support the idea of increasing William Samoei Ruto's term with another 25 years? Ladies and gentlemen, do you think huyu Mhidi ana swala ambalo analizungumzia na linafaa kuungwa mkono? Because from where I sit, there are some clauses in a constitution that are referred to as amenity clauses. You may not actually amend them unless you go to the constitution, unless you go to the referendum, that is. Labda kuwe na kura ya maoni, Wakenya wote waamue, and one of the clauses is the one that deals with the structure of the government and the presidential term limits. From where I sit, our constitution is very clear that the president shall rule for a maximum of 2 years term, that is 10 years. Kwa hivyo vile huyu mtu anafikiria, kuna masuala ambayo nataka tuyaangazie. What motivated him to propose this to Kenyans, that William Samoei Ruto anafaa kuongezwa miaka mingine 25. I can say one thing very clearly, kwamba he must be benefiting a lot from William Samoei Ruto's government. As a businessman, kulingana na wafanyabiashara sote tunajua kwamba kile ambacho tunataka ni faida. We are after profit. So when the cow is producing its maximum, yani unampenda huyo ng'ombe sana, vile ambavyo unamkama maziwa, unampenda kutokana na yale maziwa ambayo unapata. Hivi ni kumaanisha kwamba huyu Mhidi anapata doge nono. The size of the potato that is getting from whatever means he is using is huge in my view. The size of the potato is huge. Kwamba serikali hii inamfaidi William Samoei Ruto, mwenyewe anamfaidi, kwa sababu ni kutokana na mapenzi yake William Samoei Ruto ndipo Mhidi akaamua hivi aongezewe miaka mingine mpaka 25. The second reason, or the second thing that could have motivated Mhidi huyu ambaye nimesema sitamtaja jina, sababu sote tunajua, sitaweka hata picha yake kwa sababu fulani. The second reason that made him to say what he said, his company could be involved in supplying steel, vyuma, in the affordable housing. These affordable houses could be a good market for this business, for this Mhidi. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Nothing wrong with that. It is good we clarify here. kwamba kila mtu mfanya biashara yote yule ana haki ya kufanya biashara. Lakini I remember there was one time that this Muhidi alikuwa JKL ile ya Citizen TV, and he was saying that his company does not do business with the government. I remember very clearly. Do you remember him saying, telling Jeff that company yake haifanyi kazi na serikali? I remember. So he is not honest. He's not honest. So this company could be providing raw materials to the affordable houses that the government is building. Ukichunguza jambo moja bado unaona ya kwamba hizi nyumba tu William Samoei Ruto is a matter of life and death. It's a matter of life and death. William Samoei Ruto vile ambavyo amechukulia nyumba hizi, it's like there's no other things. That is why he's not even addressing the issue of doctors. Unafikiri kama koti igeamua, tuseme kwa mfano iamue iseme ya kwamba this project is illegal, null and void, and the government should abandon it forthwith, unafikiri William Samoei Ruto, how do you think he could have reacted? But you see, the issue of doctors strikes is not a big issue to him. When the patients are dying at homes and in hospitals for lack of doctors, for lack of treatment, for lack of medicine, for lack of caregivers, it is normal. So this housing tells now a story that already the market has been created for these kind of companies, and there could be many. The other thing is that William Samoei Ruto could be a shareholder of this company. Could be a shareholder. Who knows that he's a shareholder? If not William Samoei Ruto, maybe his proxies could be shareholders. When you see, kwa sababu all said and done, tuseme ukweli, tukubaliane hapa, in business we are after deals. Madeal ndio watu wanapenda. Madeal hapa kuna hiki na hiki. But because you see the issue is making profit. And as long as you're not stealing, me I have no problem, by the way. If you're not stealing from anybody and your business is legit, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, even William Samoei Ruto has all the rights to be a shareholder. Although there will be a conflict of interest because he's the president of the Republic of Kenya, there will be a conflict of interest doing business with the government, and he's the president and actually being a shareholder of the company. He could be a shareholder. We don't know. This is something else that could have motivated him. The other thing, in my view, is that this Muhidi could be employing very close friends to William Samoei Ruto. Kwa sababu hata vile ambavyo William Samoei Ruto alichukulia swala hili ni nzuri. He's an investor. All said and done, he's an investor. And he's doing the right thing, by the way. If you ask me, investing kwa cement, chuma, vyuma, na kadhalika is good for a country. Because for one, he's going to provide jobs. Secondly, he's also going to attract foreign investment, because other companies are likely to come and invest in our country. And instead of now William Samoei Ruto telling Kenyans waende kule Dubai wakafanya kazi pale, watu watakuwa wakifanya kazi wapi? Nchini Kenya. That is how Kibaki used to work. He would attract a lot of investors. They come and invest in Kenya, jobs were created, and before Kenyans knew what was happening, the country was already on its path to prosperity. So William Samoei Ruto could also be getting some profit from this. The other thing is that William Samoei Ruto could have promised so many things to this business mogul. Kuna mengi ambayo amemwahidi. Kuna mengi. And kwa sababu amemwahidi mambo mengi, labda anataka muda awe katika uongozi kwa muda mrefu, ndio huyo mtu azidi kunufaika, because that is what is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, for William Samoei Ruto to be a life there's nothing wrong but being a life president. But if you want to be a life president, let us change the constitution. Let us go to the referendum na tuseme hata Uhuru anaweza kurejea ang'ang'anie rais, yote yule anaweza kurudi, as long as you are a Kenyan. Ladies and gentlemen, but from where I sit, I don't support changing the constitution in any way. I don't support William Samoei Ruto extending even a day after 2027 in office. How I pray that Kenyans should come out in large numbers and vote against this kind of thinking in 2027, kwa sababu kulingana na vile ambavyo tuliona, kwa sababu niliona Dennis Itubi akifurahia jambo hili akilishangilia. And when you see now how watu wa madilo ambao wana propose this, these are the people who are benefiting, because from all angles these are government of deal makers. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, it is a long move and it is meant to test the waters, ionekane watu vile ambavyo watafanya, kwa sababu kwanza tulisikia watu kutoka UDA wakisema hivi, they change the term limit, now it is coming from businessmen. Then lisemwalo lipo na kama halipo laja ligoje jioni. That is my take. Have a blessed day.